Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have Cassandra from Water Bendita.
Hi
Mm.
guys and girls.
Guys,
How are
yes,
you?
as you can see, she does Taza cups and she has one ready, and I'll let her explain all of that. And then as you down here, so this is me, and
Wait,
this
the
is
one with the candle is me.
yeah, the candle is her. Exactly. So I'm gonna do a oh my gosh, I can't even think, a grand tableau along with the cups that she has. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to her, and she's gonna explain the cups that she has going for today.
So we're going to do fresh out of the oven, as they say, Zelensky, Volodymyr Zelensky. So this one I have not done anywhere. And then I wanted to go over, it's back here, I'll grab it later, but I just wanted to go over one I did on Jared Kushner and another one real quick on Iran. I know I went over it last night, but still happening today. And just touch up on a few things that Sheila and I have done in the past together that have come true. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking too. It's like, hmm. Well, that we have so much going on right now in the political arena. It's hard to keep up with. Every time I hear something, I was like, yep, I saw that too. Yep, I saw that. Look at the
Yeah,
next
they're
kid.
just,
This is too much, but
yep,
most of everything that all of us, not just me, everybody
everybody. Yeah.
has been saying for quite some time is coming true for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
All
And
right. So what else has been going on in your channel? I see you've done a couple of lives and all kinds of stuff. What you been doing?
well, I'm trying to post as much as I can. I'm just trying to beat the clock with, my Taza readings before it pops up on the news. And I've barely made it by the skin of my teeth. Things are just happening fairly quickly with a few things. So yeah, that's just trying to stay current, trying to swim along with the times. I
Right.
don't,
And just like with me, you're in Colorado just like I am, and you also work a full-time job, so I can understand the time limitations that you have. I remember I used to have them too.
yeah. And the thing here is, I don't have my family here, so I don't really have a lot of help. So it's just my husband and I. We do have a lot of family visiting. So, you got to do everything on your own. Your chores besides work, your chores, take care of your pets, your home, your garden, your car, drive everywhere for everything.
Yeah.
So, we're just doing what I can.
And I gotta say that shirt that you're wearing is beautiful color.
Oh, thank you.
I
Um,
really like that blue.
thank you. You're so sweet.
It makes me want to go jump up and go get my blue shirt on.
Go for it. I'll wait for you.
All right. That's three sites flights of stairs that I would have to go up. I'm not,
Oh, you're all the way in the bottom.
I'm all the way at the bottom. Actually, two flights. One,
Mhm.
two, yeah, two flights. Nice. All right. So, what is it that you got in your hand? Little green thing that you got in your hand?
So this is a mint branch from my garden. So it's like my little wand. I need something to point.
Oh, how cute.
So this won't make noise and annoy people, hopefully.
The scraping out of the
Yeah,
glass.
the clinging.
Clank, 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 clank. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself, shuffle these, and I'm going to lay in them out while you're going over your Taza cup.
Okay. So as I said earlier, this is a cup on Volodymyr Zelensky. He's the president of Ukraine, as most of us know. So whatever is happening in the hand will be happening the soonest. However, it this right here kind of reaches out to the end. So I don't think that this is exactly the soonest here. It's not that far off, but I'm going to begin from here on. So I see him alive and well, healthy, working hard. This is him here. He has a helmet, and the helmet has some sort of goggles over it. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe night vision or something goggles over the helmet. And he's like in another area from where he resides in the Ukraine. And he's with another uh, gentleman, another guy who's lighter than him, and another woman soldier, maybe. We may hear about that in the news, another territory, perhaps that they've gotten back. The territory where he's going, the buildings are really low. I don't know how to explain this. Did you guys ever see? It kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits, like where the hobbits live, like it's a mound or like a short house. So I don't know. I we're gonna see this low structure, very low structures where he's going to be heading. And then after that, for all of the well, let me just break here a little bit. This is another territory, but for a lot of people think that, he was going to die. I've never saw him dying in the cup. All the way back since February, I never saw him dying. Thankfully, he's still alive. He seems fine. Here he is going to another area, and he's bringing some sort of money or papers to them, to the people in this area. Again, he's with a helmet and everything. And this is a building that seems to be in ruins. So this is a place that was hit pretty hard by Russia. I don't know where in the Ukraine. I know Mariupol was hit pretty bad, and other areas in the south and in the east were hit. So probably in that area there he's going. And here are buildings in ruin. Like this is a piece of that building is missing. Chunk of it is gone. And he's going there with papers, and those papers going to bring money to these people. In that area, he's going to meet this very pretty woman, very beautiful lady. She's got like long hair, and she's dressed really pretty. So, you would think that they would, if it was a soldier woman, she would be, or if she were in the military, she would be wearing military garb. But no, she's wearing a really pretty, I guess, dress or flowy pants. I don't know. And he's meeting with her there, bringing them this money. She's meeting with him first. Maybe she's an ambassador or a governor or the head of something political in that area or part of his political party that is going to be going there first and then meeting with him. And so she arrives first to meet him. And then after her, three other women, again, really beautiful, beautiful ladies. This one's a little bit older. You have a younger one that's a little smaller, and then you have another pretty lady with long hair, nice outfit. It doesn't seem like they're hiding in the rubble or anything. That's what I'm trying to emphasize. They seem pretty put together, and he's meeting with them. I think this is good news. Very, very good news. I don't know if you wanted to jump in, Sheila, at any
Sure.
point.
Yeah. Why you contemplate the rest of the cup?
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have him, he's right here. Zelensky's right here, and his wife is right here. So it kind of the expectations, and there's the marriage card, gloomy thoughts, and wife. I don't think they're having marriage problems. She's just feeling, overwhelmed, and she's feeling so anxious about her husband. She gloomy thoughts. I mean, she's really just getting really, really worried. Um, so there's that. And then the child. Now the child is right above prison. I don't think this is an actual prison, but I think they have their children locked away, like put somewhere in a bunker kind of a thing. And she's worried about the children constantly being put away right in through here. Here's the card of Putin. This is always my card of Russia there. So we have the grief of an anniversary. He's thinking it's taken too long. So right here, his thoughts. Great happiness, pleasant letter, but grief of an anniversary. He wants this to be over with, of course. The sad news of the great happiness. Let me see what else there is going on. Trying to see if I can see where the meetings are going. Great gentleman, success and love right next to his wife. Receiving a gift. I do have meetings right here with a rich gentleman, with rich people that they love. And that may be family that he's meeting with. Because the living room is right next to it, so that would be an intimate people. He may be meeting family. Because his wife is connected to, I think that has a lot, maybe not maybe family, but maybe definitely dignitaries, but definitely something intimate, because the living room is right there, and there's military right next to wife, so she's very protected. She always has somebody with her. She's very protected. High honors. His wife is high honors. Yeah. He's right here with expectations, the marriage card, but theft. He's worried about what he's lost. And then we have Putin right here, of course, grief of an anniversary and false person and work occupation. Like this, he knows something's coming, but he's prepared. I see preparation.
Oh my gosh.
What do you see?
I think I'm gonna have to do the whole Taza because that's exactly what I got on the Taza. Everything you just said. Everything you just said, and I had not talked to you. You did not know. We barely talked. This morning you asked me a question and I replied one word, right?
Right. No, yeah. I
I
know
was
nothing
rushing
about
this
chat.
morning. That's incredible to me. Just that's just incredible to me.
What'd you get?
Okay, so the lady I was talking that I was saying that I think she's probably part of the military or whatever, or a governor or something like that. This lady here waiting. You're right. Um, and then that this may be the people or the women from her state who are probably related. You know, it's like families that she's speaking for. And then here, I don't want to say, I'm not going to say at all what this is because it's where Zelensky's wife is.
Yeah.
So skipping that part. I don't want to say anything, describe anything where she is or anything like that.
Oh, I
But
see. Yeah, no giving out any yeah,
yeah. So
safety.
when you said that he's going to meet his family, his wife,
Yeah.
my jaw dropped because that's what I see here.
Yeah.
So yeah. So let's skip that. We don't want to give anybody any
Oh,
information. Um, and then there's like this person there guarding them, this tall man guarding them.
mm,
It's one, two, actually two, a
mm,
man and a lady behind them guarding the Zelensky's wife and their children.
mm.
Again, I don't know, this cup is full of military women. I guess those women in the Ukraine, we're going to hear about even more than we thought took up arms. I see more women, married married to soldiers, and they also have weapons.
Yeah. There was a lot of women in there.
I'm gonna do the whole cup because it
Or
just there's a flow to it, and I don't want to.
no, go
And
for it.
then I'm going to do it on my channel again at some point. So here's the good news. I told you that there was going to be very good news. Uh, here's a woman, another lady. I think part of Zelensky's crew, I guess, part of his what would you call that? Part of his team.
Yeah, me, yeah.
who is some sort of has some sort of government job with him, part of his team, obviously, but she's oh, sorry. Sorry, Sheila.
What happened?
Oh, I thought you can hear it, some notification. I
Oh
thought I
yeah, no,
turned it
couldn't
off.
hear a thing.
Okay, so she's part of like his team to do with the government. She's a government she works for the government, and she's been very active in the war there in Ukraine. And she's meeting with him. She's
Mm,
meeting with him, and she's wearing like a cream or she's wearing white outfit underneath, and over like brown or camel color coat,
mm.
or trench coat, or a long coat, that sort of thing. And she's meeting with him, and they're talking, and they're very, very happy. And here is Zelensky with a child. I know his children are pretty big now.
Yeah, but there's a child above right here. Zelensky's here, and another child is here.
Yeah, so you
The
see that?
expectations of a child. So yeah, I wonder what the child is.
I don't know. I don't know if it's his child. I think the boy is kind of big. This looks like a smaller boy.
Yeah, look at this. I have Zelensky, expectations, little child, and meeting.
Yeah, it does exactly what I got. That's what I'm saying. I'm just
Living
shocked.
room is personal. Yeah.
And so he's very happy with this child. And just to intervene here, just to give a heads up, back in February, when this whole thing began, and all the experts on the news were saying, and all the generals, that, Russia was going to win, I did not see Russia winning. I saw Zelensky winning. I was pretty upset because I'm like, they know more than me. They're the experts. I don't want to give false hope, but I got to stay true to my Taza.
Mm-hmm.
And I said in February, in the 20s, I think it was February 20s, I said, Zelensky, I think they may win because he is holding a child up on his shoulders, and he is happy, bouncing the kid up and down, and it looks like he'll be declaring victory of some sort.
Very nice.
And thank goodness everybody was very supportive of that, because I was expecting blowback. Like, oh no, he's not gonna. Um, so I did the cup thinking they were going to hurt him, and instead I got that. So here he is again with a kid.
Right.
With a kid. Now, this kid is too small to be his son. I'm sure his son will be there. But it could be somebody else's kid.
Well, we don't know.
One of his,
Yeah. Well, maybe brother, sister, or something like that, and their
yeah.
children kind of.
Or he's gonna bring everybody when they're giving their victory speech. He's going to bring everybody up. This lady might have children. He may be telling her, bring everybody, bring your family, and then they get up and he gives like this national speech, and he's bouncing this kid up and down. We'll know. We'll see later on.
I do see that at the end here, the hope, the receiving a gift, the short illness, meaning the short war, and then a journey back to, where they're back to living and doing the bereavement of it, the bereavement of that journey right here. So yeah, I see it too.
And then I'm gonna leave this part for last. But at the bottom, I just see a lot of different territories, and kind of like the January 6th people going nuts. A lot of people got not. I'm just saying, it looked to me like the January 6th people I saw, like a mob of people gathering.
Oh,
But it could be, because they're happy in like
yeah.
the plazas meeting in every little, state in Ukraine, meeting in the center of the city and the plazas and celebrating. So I see that here at the bottom. The soldiers, especially. There's going to be, when they're celebrating, we're going to see a lot of people dressed up as soldiers, men and women.
Wow.
And then here's the very last. He is with his team. This guy has always come out, stocky fellow with him. So been with him forever. I think the stocky fellow, has something happened to him. Something happened to him on his foot or leg that's hurting him, but he's okay. So maybe one of his generals or one of his envoys, I don't know. This guy's always been with him since the beginning that I made started doing these cups on him. Here he is with him at the end. He has like an issue with his leg, and he's meeting with Zelensky, and they are going to be already planning. They're going to be already planning. The day will come when they will make arrangements to stop the war.
Very nice.
And the day that I think is either, I can't tell if it's a 5 or a 9. It'll either be the 5th or the 9th, either when they cease the war or when they declare that they're getting ready to stop the war.
Ooh, everybody write that down. Make a mental note of that.
And here is Zelensky, and he's wearing like again, like either goggles or headphones or something big on his helmet.
Wow.
And that was the cup on Ukraine on Zelensky.
Very nice. I like how it coincided with what you had.
Yep.
Isn't it amazing how that works?
Yep. I sometimes I see that, like the same messages that I get, I see other readers do, and I'm just like, whoa,
Mhm. All right,
taking it back.
so who do you have next? Do you want me to do a grand tableau on the other
Please.
cards? Okay, so which one are we doing?
So I did the Iran, the Ali
Iran.
Khamenei. If you wanted to touch up on that, that'd be great.
Okay, I'll do a spread on that.
And then I already posted that Taza, but I can add on to what I saw from your grand tableau.
6, 7, 8. You want to keep them all entertained for a minute while I lay these all out.
Okay. So while she does the grand tableau, I just wanted to touch up on everything that's happening with Trump, you guys. Can you believe it? This day, I can't believe it's here. It's here.
It is
Let
absolutely here.
Letitia James is taking him down. Don't think she's not. Him not being able to have businesses the way he wants them, being constrained and probably completely out of the picture in New York, and having to pay the taxes he owes. Another shout out. I did a reading, I think it was 2019. Why did he not want to show his tax papers, his taxes? And it was because he owed a lot of money. It will come to light that he would have to pay an exorbitant, I can't even talk today.
Tons of money. Yes.
Yes,
Tons
yes.
of money.
Mm-hmm. And here we are. Here we are.
All right. So I've never really did a to grand tableau on like Iran or anything like that, but I kind of see here in the middle, like the past, the future, and in the middle is grief and bereavement. So I'm going to branch out from the brief and the agreement, and that's probably the young lady who they beat to death.
Mm-hmm.
On that in the meeting and the little child, this, the gloomy thoughts and his thoughts and stuff like that. So let me see what I can read. I'm shifting my gears to kind of country versus a person. House. Can you hear that? That's grandchild stomping across. Oh no. Okay, so on going forward, we have the gloomy thoughts and the journey and a long way. They have a long ways to go. The sad news and the short illness, they have a long ways to go before they really can get some resolution in there. Uh, I do see sad news with the courts, like they're not. This is going to be tough for them. I see the struggle is pretty dominant. I mean, they are doing what they're doing, but like 3 weeks from now, every one of them that were up front, they're going to be in trouble. Like they're going to be hunted, and they kind of know it. So they have to really do something drastic.
Oh no. Oh no. I got a bad vibe too from that Taza with
Yeah.
the people there.
Yeah, it's going to get worse before it ever gets better. The women are going to eventually, I see the rich girl, like they're going to gain property. They're going to gain something, the rich girl here, but the good gentleman in a change. So they're going to have men support them, the rich girl. So they are going to do that, but they're surrounded by, you know, difficulty, like difficulties. It's just going to be a rough ride for them. They are so far down on the scale of oppression that they have a long ways to gain.
Mm.
That's kind of how I feel about that. So
Yeah, kind of similar. I to me, oh man.
I know. But it's
I don't know.
reality. It's really
Yeah,
is. And they have to fight for it. They can't give up.
yeah, yeah. So when I did basically the Taza showed me a lot of details, but what I saw was kind of like war.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing too.
There's going to be some sort of civil war. And the Taza, the first time I read it, I didn't know. I said some sort of invasion in Iran. There's going to be war in Iran. And I saw they're going to attack by sea first. So they're going to come in through the water down here. Um, but now I understand it. Now, like hindsight is
Right.
2020. So now I see this gentleman who I said is not Iranian. It strikes me as an American Israeli kind of
I think those are
Caucasian.
the good gentlemen stepping up. Does it look like he's fighting with them?
So that he's a Caucasian gentleman. He has his head down though, but he's bringing papers.
Mm.
So it's going to be like a catch 22 sort of situation. That's at first, you know,
Yeah.
um, because I do see, unfortunately, innocent people passing away, and that's already happened. I think 3 people have already died protesting. I do see fighting in the streets. I do see warlike situation there. I do see the army, the military. I see the military in there fighting. So here was the girl that here was a girl. Now there might be another one. There might be another woman. She is sitting down with her head down like she's hurt. I did not see her dying here.
Mm.
I did not see her dying here, but at some point the Ayatollah, I mean not the Ayatollah, that's the old one. I got that in my mind like the Ali Khamenei, the new one, he is going to at some point get up to try give a speech of some sort or tell the country to calm down, to try to appease everybody and calm things down. Now, I don't know if it's when he's standing up giving the speech, on his way to give the speech, after he gives the speech, something to do with him trying to calm people down. They're going to shoot him.
Ooh.
They're going to shoot him and they're going to take him to this building, which is like a hospital. Now, I don't know if he'll end up in the morgue of the hospital or actually in hospital.
Mm. Yeah, I don't maybe or no, maybe that's the his thoughts, bereavement, gift, and military person, prison here. I don't know if that is this. I don't know. I may be reaching on that one, but interesting.
So, for more, for I feel like I'm boring the people that already saw me reading this
My people
copy.
haven't. Well, yeah, even if they did, they probably enjoyed it
they
anyway.
they they could go and check it out on my channel, but yeah, that's the gist of it basically. Um,
Okay.
And then the other one that I did, I don't mean to be going back and forth, but I appreciate you inviting me and taking the time. And I know these messages, I want people to hear them.
Yeah.
Let me see, where's the other one?
What's the last one you have?
Jared.
Jared. Jared. It was
Okay.
Jared.
So with Jared, I don't know, did you want to add
Yeah,
something
let
to
me
the
go ahead and
Ayatollah?
yeah, go ahead and keep them busy for a minute and I'll shuffle and then I'll lay out.
Okay. So Sheila's going to, she muted it because she doesn't want to annoy you with the sound of the cards, or, you know, the mic picks that up very finely. So she probably muted it for that. But so, oh, wait, no, this is the turkey dude. Oops. Where is Jared? Sorry, guys. Here's Jared. So on the Taza that I did for Jared, I think this is 666, his building. So a lot of people think that 666 is Trump Plaza or the Trump building. No, Trump has several buildings. He has two in Midtown that I know of. He has some that used to belong to him, or his name was branded on it, up in the upper, the west side. Yeah, the upper west side. And then he has he claims it's Soho, but it's not Soho. And you know, this is not Trump. This is Jared's family. This is the Kushner family, not the Trump family. This is the Kushner family building. So I think Jared, after I did the task, I didn't know that he said that he, according to him, I believe him, that he had thyroid cancer. And here he seems to, maybe, God forgive me, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong because I don't wish that upon him or anybody. I think he may think the cancer will come back. I don't see him laying down anywhere here or dead or anything like that. But I think he's worried about the cancer coming back and he dying at a young age and leaving his young family behind, specifically the children. You see this little guy here? So he's going to try to sell 666 and who knows what else.
I I literally got, if you can see right here, this is the main person, Jared, and this is bereavement.
Oh no.
There's the tomb, a tomb. Unexpected bereavement.
Yikes.
So I literally got that.
I hate cancer. I can't. I don't know. I'd rather die of a heart attack. This the word itself, like, it just scares you, right?
Right.
So it's a traumatic experience. So I mean, I don't wish that upon my worst enemy.
But Jared
Um,
also has court problems.
yeah. So I think that's why he's selling it. He may sell all this. Who knows? This is conjecture. I don't know if this is what I'm about to say now. Is
Right.
that just shows me that he wants to sell the building. But maybe he wants to sell it to put it in a trust so they can't touch the trust, because I see the babies here. See these kids, 1, 2, 3. He has 3 kids.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 little kids.
Yeah.
You can see it, like, I'm not making that up. Look, you can see that one kid here, another one, and a tiny one here.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I have him right here, the bereavement, but he has court problems too. And here's a house right next to him, property right next to him,
Yeah,
another court person.
yep. Yeah.
There's court and court person, property, bereavement. The little child's right here, right next to the bereavement, and the expectations. Gloomy thoughts, the expectations. So they're worried about something. As you go down here, main person, theft and work occupation. So he's the court. He's stolen something.
Yes, he
You know what I
has.
mean? He's stolen something. He has done something very, very criminal.
For entertainment purposes only,
Correct.
he has finessed his way into taking something.
And his wife knows because there's
Y-
a lady here. But prison's over here with Trump, but he's not on the same. There's no connection really. But Trump has always showed up like this with me. If he shows up in anybody else's stuff, doesn't that look like Trump? The blonde
Oh yeah.
checker. Yeah. So he shows
Oh,
up
that's so
here.
hilarious.
Yeah,
The
he shows up
preacher.
here. And Trump shows up next to prison. And also his rich little girl does too.
Oh my God, I hope. That's why I keep
Trump,
doing the Trump
prison.
passes.
Yep, rich little girl.
Oh, I hope so. I yet to see him in prison, but that's why I keep doing them. But yeah, I hope so.
Prison can be meaning a lot of things, but we're hoping lockdown.
Mhm.
What else do you get? I don't get much in this right here though.
So here is Trump with his head down because Jared's sick. So this is what I'm saying. This is legitimate.
Yeah.
Um, Now, again, I don't want to bore. So if you wanted to see the rest, you can check it out on my channel. But basically, what I wanted to say about that, they even have businesses outside down here. This is like Paris and stuff. They have businesses outside of the United States, which they will also be in trouble for. And you saw how today and yesterday and today, you hear on the news Trump, Don Jr., Ivanka, and Eric in trouble.
Yep.
Jared also is going to find himself
Yeah,
in a tight spot.
he does. He has court around him.
Hmm.
He sure does. Because of theft. Yeah, he sure does. Huh.
Yeah, and that's
Very
all I got.
interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Well, we appreciate you. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Please go and join Cassandra on her channel, which is a Water Bendita. She has the rest of the story of the last two cups. So thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for sharing your talent here. And yeah.
Thank you, Sheila, for inviting me. You're so generous with your time, and she puts in all the work. I just show up. She does everything else.
It's easy.
You're just so wonderful. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Big hugs. Bye.